Howdy folks, good morning. I am here in a location on the Annapurna circuit trek that I'm not going to try to pronounce because it's like Shirkarka, or that might actually be right. Shirkarka, that sounds right. And so that is that little cluster of 3 lodges down there. Hiked up from Manang, way down the valley there yesterday with my friend John, who is still in bed, or at least last I saw him. And then we are headed up this way. You can see the trail winding up that little ridge there, and it is headed straight up into those mountains. Well, not like smack up into the top of them, but it's going to go along the side of them to Tilicho Lake. Tilicho Lake is the highest, biggest lake in the world. Now, the designation is kind of a little bit vague. I've been trying to find out exactly what that means. It is not the highest lake in the world. There are other lakes that are higher, but they tend to be almost more like little ponds, kind of at the top of like volcanic craters that are even higher, but it is a high lake of a large size, and so it is the highest, biggest lake, whatever that means. It is at about 4,900 meters, and so that is like 16,000 feet roughly, so it is way up there. The elevation here, I forget exactly, but it's in the range of 3,500 meters, something like that, so 11,000 feet, and so we have a long ways to go uphill still, going this way. So today we are going to hike just a couple of hours to the Tilicho Base Camp cluster of lodges. And so that will be somewhere towards the base of those amazing snowy peaks you see there. And then from there, it will be an intense elevation gain to get up to the lake. But fortunately, we will be doing that without our big backpacks on. We're going to stay there for tonight. At that base camp lodge area, and then in the morning get up, put on just our day pack, and then hike up there with minimal weight. So I'm going to head down, get breakfast, get packed up and all that stuff, and then we're going to hit the trail. So we're taking a little break here. The Tilicho Base Camp then is just up that way, maybe an hour and a half or something. So it's going to be an easy day today, and then we will do the Tilicho Lake hike tomorrow, in which we will get straight up into those high peaks there. So John and I met in Cambodia randomly. It was kind of a funny thing. We were watching bats fly out of a cave, and then we were talking about our future travel plans, and I mentioned I was coming to Nepal and going to trek in the Himalayas. And he was like, yeah, that sounds kind of cool, so maybe I'll join you. So he did. Yeah. So if you wanted to say your travels before now.
Yeah, so up until now I've travelled through Myanmar for a month, which was fascinating really. Once you get up into the northern states, it's just really interesting because you've got lots of independent factions taking place. And then on to Cambodia to catch up with a friend of mine who's a freelance journalist, and then just moving around and caught up with Gabriel, which was pretty epic. And moving through to Nepal, like we're now at sort of 4,000 feet into the mountains, and
4,000 meters.
4,000 meters.
Yeah.
Sorry.
13,000 feet, something like that.
Yeah. And starting to become slightly aware of the fact that altitude might become an issue. Up to this point, neither of us has really felt much as a result. But when we start pushing it in the next couple of days, it could actually become a little bit more strenuous on the body. Yeah,
we're going to go past our comfort zone, so to speak. We've been to Annapurna Base Camp previous to this, which is at 4,130 meters, so that's 13,500 feet. I've never had issues at that elevation, but we're going to be going quite a bit higher than that, so we'll see how it goes.
Also worth a mention, which Gabriel's just edited the video for, was the most nerve-wracking. Well, it wasn't. It was exhilarating and harrowing in equal measure, but possibly the most insane jeep ride I've ever taken in my. In fact, definitely the most.
Definitely, yes. I can't.
Like, honestly, the video probably doesn't even do it justice. Like sheer cliff faces, 4 people crammed into the back, something else. So it's something that you can't easily forget.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a good time.
So that is Kengsar Keng Peak, 7,100 meters, or about 24,000 feet. Pretty damn high mountain there. And then ahead is Tilicho Peak on the right there. It's about 7,100 meters, so a little bit lower than that one. And that is above the Tilicho Lake. So where we're going probably tomorrow is just at the base of that magnificent mountain there. Hi there, how you doing?
Good, thank you.
Cool. So that is the trail there, and as you can see, that is where things are going to get a little sketchy. We'd heard about a landslide zone where there can actually be landslides, and that is the spot. Thanks for not inconveniencing us with a helicopter ride out of here. Congratulations! You have survived the Tilicho Lake Himalaya Mountains landslide area. You deserve a Snickers bar. There we go, that is the Tilicho Base Camp, our destination for today. Awesome. Made it to Tilicho Base Camp. And then up there would be Tilicho Peak, if you could see it. Yeehaw! Howdy. Hello. Namaste. Is it possible 2 single rooms?
2 single?
Yeah.
No possible, sir.
Okay, we share.
Yeah.
And you have Wi-Fi working, or?
Yeah, just more slowly.
Yeah, no problem.
Sometimes it's working fast, weather is no good.
Yeah, depends. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, it's basic, but it'll do. Folks, that's it for today. Tomorrow we head up this valley here, heading up to Tilicho Lake. Gonna be a crazy adventure. Stay tuned, lots more to come. Take it easy.